Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We have the WTA finals here, and it's Iga Swiatek, the Roland Garros champion of this year, versus Marketa Vondrousova, the Wimbledon champion from this year. So two Grand Slam champions going at it. It's going to be extremely exciting. Swiatek does lead the head-to-head 3-love. And look, I mean, she's a big favorite going into this. She's a big favorite to win the title as well. A lot of people picking her. I myself went for Sabalenka, but Swiatek is, a really big favorite. And you can understand why. She's got great records against everyone in her group as well. She's the number 2 seed of Vondrousova, the number 7 seed. They're just about to start. Swiatek won the toss. She will be serving first, and then we'll get the score up as well and be doing play-by-play commentary. Get your comments and questions in as well, people. And yeah, we will answer each and every one of them is the idea and the hope. I've got a few people already in the chat. Annetta from Facebook, hey, how you doing? Matt as well in the chat, how you doing? Khaled from Facebook as well. Good to see you guys here. Do comment in the chat who you think is going to win and why. And the poll is saying 95% of you have gone for Swiatek to win so far. Okay. So a big Swiatek following, as you'd expect. Right, here we go. It'll be Iga Swiatek to start us off here. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Good evening to you too. As Swiatek starts off out wide into the backhand of Vondrousova. Short return, backhand cross. As Swiatek comes to the net, she gets past though. Oh, great little whipping forehand from Vondrousova. Cross court to pass Swiatek. Interesting that Swiatek came forward to the net there. Didn't do quite enough with the approach. Vondrousova picked it up nicely. Found a short angle. So love 15. Good start from the Czech player. Swiatek this time goes into the body, backhand down the middle. Forehand cross from Swiatek, backhand cross from Vondrousova. Forehand down the middle from Swiatek. Great depth. Forehand is very short from Vondrousova. Sits up nicely, and Swiatek gets on top of that and drills it away into the open court. So 15 all. A lot of talk about the courts here in Cancun. There's been a lot of players complaining about it. They're not happy about it. Yesterday, Sabalenka complained about it. Rebecca complained about it. And Sabalenka actually won 6-love, 6-1. But she said the courts are not up to scratch. Uneven bounce. And she was just saying that it's not the level that she'd expect from the WTA. And it almost sounds like she's implying that this isn't worthy of even being like a 500, 250 court. So not ideal. As Swiatek goes down the line with the forehand, then goes into win, comes to the net. It's a scrambled backhand from Vondrousova, just trying to get it back into play. Easy smash put away from Swiatek. 30-15. You can see it looks very humid there. The player is kind of already dripping with sweat, actually, which is, from what I know, it's pretty humid there in Cancun. Ashley says, hey, hi Ashley, how you doing? I think Iga consistently is a better player. You could argue that I think this year Sabalenka has been. That's why she's world number 1. She's made more semi-finals and finals, I think, than Swiatek this year, if I'm not mistaken. Won a slam as well. I think Sabalenka is the best player in the world right now. I think the ranking shows that as well. I think it's pretty. Probably there is an argument to be made for Swiatek as well, of course. And she could be world number 1 after these WTA finals. As Swiatek goes wide with the forehand, trying to go cross court, so 30 all. Yeah, I mean, I'm very, very interested in how the courts play and just looking out for any dodgy bounces. Or I think Sabalenka said yesterday she didn't feel comfortable moving on the surface. So that to me means that it's either a little bit unstable or could potentially be slippery. And uneven bounce is interesting as well. So it just sounds like it's like a public tennis court, by the way she described it, to be honest. Second serve if Vondrousova to have a look at. Big opportunity for her to get an early breakpoint opportunity. Oh, big double fault from Swiatek. Goes well long with that second serve. So 30-40 early breakpoint opportunity here for the Czech player. Big opportunity here. Needs to find a good return. Can Swiatek find that first serve? She can. And it's a block return, very short from Vondrousova. Goes into the forehand. Forehand from Vondrousova. It's a volley from Swiatek. Not good at all. She's a sitting duck of the net. And she does get past. Yet again. 2 times she came to the net. 2 times she got past. Early break from Vondrousova. Great start from the Czech player. And the one thing that you can say about Swiatek is that she is prone to getting broken on serve. That's one part of her game. And there's one part that definitely needs improvement, like major improvement. That's her net game. And that was pretty much showcased in that game just now. Came to the net twice, and the approaches weren't good enough. The volley wasn't good enough in that second net point, and she paid for it. Got passed both times. And then, if we're talking about serve, I do think Swiatek's serve is a little bit inconsistent. And I'm not quite sure it's got the level of consistency needed for her to play at her best at the moment. So something for her to improve on. She does get broken quite a bit, to be honest. More than you'd expect her to. Forehand cross from Vondrousova, backhand cross from Swiatek. Great depth and a shank from Vondrousova. And what really gets out of trouble is her returning, and her return game are really, really good. I think she's got one of the highest, if not the highest, percentage of return games won on tour currently. She's, I think, definitely the best returner on tour. Serve out wide, great serve, but is it a good return? Just long from Swiatek, almost blocked it beautifully deep into the corner, but does float long, so 15-all. Vondrousova does have some pop on that first serve. She definitely is a big server. Matt says Tennis Channel hasn't switched over yet. I thought they were required to show the WTA finals first, ball to last. No idea. Second serve into the backhand of Swiatek, who goes down the middle. Forehand into win from Vondrousova, then goes forehand cross again. Backhand on the line from Swiatek goes long, 30-15. Mike says Swiatek always starts a little slow. Yeah, she can do. Definitely. She definitely can do. Yeah, she's prone to starting slow, and she normally tends to. Well, actually, you say sometimes. Well, you say always. Actually, I'm not sure if I agree with that because. Well, there's been a lot of matches where she gets into a really quick lead of 3-love, 4-love, and then goes on to bagel or breadstick people in that first set. So maybe against top players, she can start a little bit slow potentially, but I'd say anyone outside of the top 10, maybe even the top 5, to be honest, or top 7, can easily get blown away by her in the first set. And she's done it on a consistent basis. So, but yeah, maybe the top players. One of the top players. Oh, good serve into the body from Vondrousova. Very clever. Cramps Swiatek for space, and she ends up shanking that forehand wide, trying to go into out with a return. Not enough space there. Ends up looking a little bit awkward on that forehand. Little grimace to herself. 40-15. Serve out wide is long. Second serve coming up. Max says, hey, Fazan, everyone. Been a while since you've commentated, Fazan. Yes, it is. Yes. Has it been? Maybe. Oh, she made that. What a return from Swiatek. Serve out wide into the forehand of Swiatek. Beautifully struck. I think it's just clipped the edge of the court there where the two lines intersect. That is, I mean, beautiful return. This time it's a great set. What a return from Swiatek, even to get a racket on it. She somehow still in this rally. Smash put away from Vondrousova. Very, very good from the Czech player. Swiatek starting to warm into this, you can see. But Vondrousova has, held serve. She's consolidated that break. I miss you commentating, maybe, yeah. Max says, Fazan, random question. Did you ever take physics course when you were in college? College, Do you mean college as in university? I guess that's what it is in the US. At university, I didn't take physics. No, I did physics at GCSE level, which is like I don't know what that is, SATs or something. Badaboom says, "Who cares about this competition while you have Paris Rolex Masters Gasquet pool matches going on right now? Who? What do you mean? Who cares? It's WTA finals. It's the best players in the world playing against each other. So I definitely care. I care more than the Paris Masters. Sorry, but WTA finals takes precedent. I mean, Gasquet, Paul are not even the top. Then neither plays a top 10 player. Swiatek and Vondrousova, we've got the number 2 in the world versus number 7 in the world. I mean, we've Goff versus Jabeur later as well. Those are the matches you want to see, and that's no offense at all to the Paris Masters because there's some great matches, but this is definitely a level above. Same as the ATP finals. Right, second serve here. Into the forehand of Vondrousova. Great forehand return, cross court. Rushes Swiatek's backhand, who swerves wide with that backhand. So 15 all. It's going to be really crucial how Vondrousova plays in that forehand to backhand exchange. So her forehand into the backhand of Swiatek. If she's effective in that exchange, she's going to get a lot of success. Because Iga's backhand generally is very reliable. So if she's able to make her doubt that backhand wing a little bit, she'll get a lot of reward. Backhand cross from Vondrousova, forehand from Swiatek, cross court, backhand cross from Vondrousova goes long, 30-15. Max is eager off to a slow start, but she'll find her groove pretty soon. Max has Iga ever lost to a left-handed player? I mean, she must have. She must have lost to Kvitova at some point, I would imagine. I could be wrong. Kerber, not sure. Fernandez, I don't think she has. She hasn't lost to Vondrousova before either. Who else is left-handed? Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Let me check the Kvitova. Serve into the body. Oh, backhand cross from Vondrousova. Forehand on the line from Swiatek. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Backhand on the line from Swiatek's big. Slice. Looped into the corner from Vondrousova. Goes long. 40-15. Well played from Swiatek. Jorge said close call, and they showed the replay, and it's miles long. That's not a close call by any stretch. Okay, Iga here at 40-15, 2-game points. Serve into the net. Second serve coming up. I think Vondrousova has been reading the QualityShot tennis Twitter saying she has no chance tonight. You should never say that. Everyone's got some chance. Oh, what a return from Vondrousova, but Swiatek does well. Sticks in the rally here. Backhand on the line from Vondrousova. Very short backhand down the line from Swiatek. Then goes cross court into the net. 40-30. Vondrousova, I have to say, is getting away with some very short balls at times. Swiatek isn't making her pay as much as I would have expected her to, in all honesty. Or serve down the team miss from Swiatek. Second serve coming up. Yeah, so Iga hasn't lost to Kvitova. They only played each other once. So maybe she hasn't lost to a left-hander. That's actually quite a good comment from Max. Oh, double fault from Swiatek. Juice. 2-game points come and go. She's in a little bit of trouble here. Hasn't quite found her groove yet. Which is a good phrase that Max used. I'm going to steal that. Yeah, Kerber played her once, beat her once. Okay. Interesting. Serve into the. Oh, serve into the body from Swiatek. Forehand slice into the net from Vondrousova. Very good serve, just tucked up the Czech player. Very good serve, angling into her. Made it awkward. Trying to think who else is a lefty that Swiatek might have played. Yeah, beaten Fernandez twice. Served on a tee is a big one from Swiatek. Vondrousova can't get that return over the net, so it is a hold. It is Swiatek on the board. 2-1 down here. A breakdown. Can Vondrousova consolidate that break yet again? Trying to think of any other top left-handed player that played with the ego. Yeah, so Fernandez played it twice and lost to her twice. Besides Kvitto and Kerber. Yeah. It's easy. Let's just Google it. Left-handed. Women's tennis players. Well, current women's tennis players. Current women tennis players. Vondrousova. Oh, Haddad Meyer. Haddad Meyer must have. It was very close to, I know, relatively recently, but she didn't get over the line, I don't think. So maybe she hasn't. Yeah. So Helen Mayer has. She beat her. She beat her last year at the National Bank Open in Toronto in 3 sets. So that was a Moss 1000 tournament. So she's beaten her once. Mike says strong hold, but it looks like Vondrousova means business today. Yeah, 100% she does, doesn't she? She looked pretty sharp. She has looked pretty damn sharp, to be honest. Impressive start from the Czech player. To be fair to Swiatek, she hasn't had a particularly strong start. So even though Vondrousova has been very solid, I don't think she's played exceptionally well. She's been solid, I think is probably the right phrase for how she's played so far. And it's been enough. It's been enough. If it's Sanachi, hey, how you doing? From Nigeria, love it. Hey, good evening, sir. Your commentary is nice. Keep it up. I'm watching from Nigeria. Thank you, appreciated. Served on a tee is long from Vondrousova. Second serve coming up. Second serve into the backhand of Swiatek, who goes down the middle. Good depth. And the forehand from Vondrousova goes into the net. Good return. Very good return from Swiatek. Deep down the middle. And the forehand, yeah, just had to be rushed by Vondrousova, and it wasn't enough. Great forehand on the line from Swiatek on the up. Then goes into out. Wow. I mean, she took that ball on the rise, going line first with a forehand, then opens up with the into out forehand, and it's an absolute rocket. Vondrousova gets absolutely nowhere near that. Beautiful movement around the backhand side. Rips that forehand. Served on the tee. Great return from Swiatek on the backhand down the middle. Great depth. Again, rushes Vondrousova, who again nets the +1 for this time the +1 backhand. A serve +1 routine not going to plan for Vondrousova. Good serve on the tee. This time the forehand goes long. So one break point save. Swiatek's got a chance to break back here. One chance is gone. She's got 2 more here. Yeah, the pool match is finally over. Time for Ego. I'm probably going to have to pause the broadcast here for 30, 40 seconds. No problem. MJ, hey, how you doing? Can't stay for too long, no problem. Serve out wide into the forehand of Swiatek, then goes forehand down the line. Forehand down the middle from Vondrousova. Steps in. Swiatek. Oh, she's just missed it. Goes big with the in-twin forehand. Tried to paint the line. She's just missed it. Just gone wide. So 30, 40. One more break point to come for Swiatek, though. Serve out wide. Backhand. Very deep from Swiatek on return. Then goes cross court again. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Backhand down the middle from Swiatek. And again, Vondrousova finds the net. And I tell you what, that looked like a very, very dodgy bounce. Very dodgy bounce. It looked to keep really low. And Vondrousova looks at the surface. It's almost to say, what the heck was that? And she nets the backhand. So 2-all. Swiatek gets the break back. Max says, how do you think the Goff and Jabeur match will go? Goff is definitely the favourite. Jabeur's carrying a little bit of an injury, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But yeah, as Matt says here, with this court the way it is, who knows? And he says Coco in 2 tight sets. I mean, if the court is playing how people have been describing it and how it did just in that point, then Jabeur is going to have a little bit more of an advantage because she is quite varied in the way she plays already. And it could be even more tricky for an opponent to play against her. But we'll see. We'll see. Fun fact about Layla, she's a righty like Rafa. She just plays tennis lefty, says Ashley. Wow. It's very interesting. I didn't know that, actually. That is a fun fact. Double fault from Swiatek. I think that's her third double fault of the day already, and she's only in her third service game. Got to be careful. She's racking up those double faults. She's just got the break back as well. So she doesn't want to get broken back straight away and be down again on the scoreboard. Forehand into in from Swiatek. Wow, that is miles long. It's a slice from Vondrousova, and Swiatek just rips that forehand miles long. What type of court is it? So it's a hard court, but a lot of the players. So yesterday, the 2 matches that were on, Sabalenka, who won 6-love, 6-1, by the way, Rebecca lost to Vagula, but both of those players said that the court was not acceptable to play on. Like the standard of the court is shocking. Sabalenka said she didn't feel safe or stable moving on the court. She felt like she couldn't really move on it properly because she just didn't trust it. Maybe didn't trust that she was going to slip, and then also the bounce was really uneven as well. And yeah, they both weren't happy about it. Said that the WTA needs to do better because there was a late preparation as well for this whole tournament. The court was only 95% done when they arrived, and Swiatek crunches a backhand cross court, so 15-30. Beautiful angle found on that backhand cross. Just bossing that ad exchange. Going back in behind the Czech player. Very clever from the pole. Think it rained in Cancun today. Yeah, it might have. I'm not sure, to be honest, but that can also be a factor. Serve into the net from Swiatek. Second serve coming up. So that wide, what a kick serve. Great return there from Vondrousova. Waited for it beautifully. Went down the line with the forehand. Backhand cross from Vondrousova. Forehand cross from Swiatek. Drop shot from Vondrousova. Sure going to get there with plenty of time to spare. Lob from Vondrousova. It's not good enough. Smash. Put away from the pole. The lob was really poor from Vondrousova. Had a lot of time as well. Just didn't do enough with it at all. The approach from Swiatek was straight at Vondrousova. So she had a lot of time with the lob and just didn't quite get all of it. Swiatek doing really well there on the front foot, so 30-all. Big opportunity for Swiatek to nudge in front in the scoreboard, which would be the first time that she's been in front in this set so far. So out wide, backhand in the middle from Vondrousova, backhand into the net from Swiatek. That does mean Vondrousova has a breakpoint opportunity. And just says, I've been napping all day. I'm going to nap / go to sleep soon. Fair enough. Why have you been napping all day? Are you not feeling well or just Slept in, having a duvet day. Serve down the tee from Swiatek, steps in, goes into it with the forehand. Forehand cross from Vondrousova, backhand goes wide from Swiatek. Vondrousova gets the break back again. Matt says, yeah, I'm noticing some weird bounce on these courts. Me too. Please, on what type of courts are they playing? And they're playing on a hard court, an outdoor hard court. And this is my marathon is next Sunday, this coming one. I'm conserving energy and eating everything in sight. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing, to be fair. I knew about conserving energy, but I didn't know that like people would sleep for long periods, etc. The few days before. I guess the food thing makes sense, although if you eat a lot though, MJ, do you not will you not end up feeling a little bit bloated when you do your marathon? I guess you need a lot of food because you burn off a lot, don't you? So I guess you know better than me. I've never done any type of marathon at all. Matt says it's a hardcore, yeah. And this is why was Saba complaining? Because there's been some. Well, there's a few things. Number one, the construction wasn't done when they arrived, so they were only allowed like 40, 45 minutes on court each day to practice. The court was like 99.5% done, and then um, the court that they made, which is a temporary court, apparently Sabalenka was saying that even though she won 6-5, 6-1, so she must be telling the truth, right? She was saying the standard of court is just poor. Like she felt like she couldn't move on it properly. She was really struggling with moving on it. Plus, she said that there's been uneven bounces and it just plays really weirdly, and it's not the type of standard of court that anyone should be playing on. Rebecca said something similar as well. Exciting, only a few days to go. Yeah, good luck with the marathon, MJ. It's weird I've been consuming 3K calories and not getting announced. It all comes out. I know that's too much information. Lol. Well, to be honest, if you're running a lot, then it is calories in, calories out, right? So you're probably burning a lot of calories doing marathon training, I guess. Um, and I guess even though you're not doing any training at the moment, you're eating a lot, your body's probably, I don't know, it would have affected your metabolism, right? I don't know. I'm not a sports nutritionist or sports doctor. Backhand cross from Swiatek, slice from Vondrousova again. Backhand down the line from Swiatek, finds the net. And tapering, which has made me super tired. Like I'll eat a lot, then 2 hours later I get hungry and eating makes me sleepy. Lol. Azizat says hello. Hi Azizat, how you doing? Guys, remember to that like button please as well, and do subscribe if you're new. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to support us even further, you can do so by hitting that join button to become a member. Really does help us out, honestly. Every little does count. Forehand down the middle from Swiatek. Backhand cross from Vondrousova. Forehand on the line from Swiatek. Great forehand. Comes forward. Backhand cross. She's at the net. Forehand. Oh, her volleying is so bad. Forehand on the line from Vondrousova. Volley goes miles long from Swiatek. Her volleying is just poor. She reminds me of Medvedev at the net, although Medvedev actually has improved a little bit at the net. But she reminds you of how Medvedev used to be at the net like 6 months ago. She just looks so uncomfortable at the net. And this is why Swiatek off. Not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the court conditions. I mean, I don't think she's played in Cancun before because this year she didn't play it. She tends to avoid playing this tournament, the Masters 1000 tournament. So I don't know. Maybe the conditions aren't quite for her. 40 love on Vondrousova. Another mistake from Swiatek. She sliced that backhand into the net. Has Swiatek ever won the WTA finals? No, she hasn't. The best result Swiatek has reached is the semis to WTA finals. Exactly. Yep. This is round robin. It is round robin until obviously the first two of each group then make the semi-finals. Forehand cross from Vondrousova, backhand cross from Swiatek, forehand cross again from Vondrousova, great depth, then goes down the line. Forehand down the line from Swiatek. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Backhand down the line from Swiatek's massive. Great depth. Comes forward, lets it bounce. Oh, beautifully done. Lets it bounce. Takes the forehand on the rise. Whips it into the open court. She's so good at taking the forehand on the rise. Honestly, so good. Andrew, you probably know this, but the night before a race, most runners eat spaghetti, lots of carbs. Might have been carb loading for 4 to 5 days. Great serve out wide. Forehand goes long from Swiatek. So a consolidation for Vondrousova 4-2. And more stamina to you and good luck in advance as if it's Sinachi. I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. Let me know if I'm not. Very nice, very nice. David, laugh my ass off. Swiatek makes me laugh at the net. Yeah, so horrific off of any variety. Yeah. A slice, yeah, slice is okay. But yeah. Matt, spaghetti sounds nice right now, lol. I've just been pigging out, says MJ. So horrific, yeah. I love spaghetti, only I don't run it off. And my coach told me to start Thursday before I've been massively hungry, more so than normal. Ah. Right, serve into the body. Oh, oh no, Swiatek, why? Short return from Vondrousova. Was a good serve from Swiatek into the body. The backhand was very short, sat up for Swiatek. Normally, she's putting that away. Putting that out. Well, she's putting that away easily. She misses the forehand cross court. Love 15. She just looks a little bit off the pace, to be honest. Serve into the body again. Slice forehand, cross court. Forehand. Oh, forehand cross on Vondrousova. She's finding a lot more depth in her ground strokes, and Swiatek is struggling with it. Goes forehand into the net. Love 30. She's becoming a little bit predictable with the body serve, I think, and Vondrousova is starting to read it. A friend of mine said the way I eat, she's surprised I'm not 200 pounds. Some people have great metabolisms. You're probably one of them. Yeah, you got my name perfectly well. Thanks. Ah, no problem. No problem at all. Oh, slice is short from Vondrousova. Oh, passes across court again. Again, Swiatek at the net, and again, no success. She hasn't won a single net point. If I was her, I would just slice that backhand cross court and retreat because at the net she is woeful at the moment. It's a great forehand though. It was an awkward volley, in all fairness. Good forehand from Vondrousova, cross court, good angle. Love 43 break points here from Vondrousova to get the double break. Lob backhand short, backhand the line again. Shot comes to the net. This time she doesn't need to do anything because the slice goes long. These late WTA matches are hard for David to cover, correct? I think he was potentially going to do one today, but he couldn't do one. I don't know if he'll do one tomorrow. There should be one up for grabs if he wants it tomorrow. Or he might just do Paris. We've got a few commentators. I mean, Anthony's doing Goff, Jabber. I feel like David is MJ's favorite commentator. Everyone has their favorite on the channel, and I feel like MJ's favorite is David. Eagle recoup in the second set. Yeah, second set. Whoa! Oh my word! What the heck? That is such a bad bounce. These courts are shocking. It's a kick set from Swiatek. That ball ends up going over Vondrousova's head, and this is on a break point. That is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, she had to hit it like she had to hit it almost like a I don't know, like a double-handed smash. If she'd made that return, it would have been really impressive. 30-40, break point number 3 for Vondrousova. How's the crowd? Don't have the TV on, says MJ. The crowd seem okay. I mean, there's a lot of empty seats, to be honest. The problem is, they announced this so late, and it's all so like hapdash. So they put it together. It's never going to be an incredible tournament. Backhand into the net from Swiatek. She gets broken again. Double break, 5-2 Vondrousova. I recall the Texas crowd was like 10 people. Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as that. To be fair, generally speaking, Cancun and Mexico is really good. But, I mean, it's not too bad. The music's pretty good. I mean, I'm saying there's empty seats, but there's not a huge amount of empty seats. But, yeah, it could be better, but it could be a lot worse as well. Mike says, this is a surprise, but it's still early in the match. Yeah, I think it would be a surprise if Swiatek loses, I think. But is it a surprise if Vondrousova's playing well? Probably not. I like Ash, but he's gone, it seems. Asher? Ash? No, Ashwin. He is training to become a lawyer at the moment, so he's just got his first job in practice. I don't think he's going to be on. If he is on, it'll be like now and then, potentially on a weekend, during Grand Slams, potentially. He might be on when he's free. But it's very unlikely that he's going to be on regularly. Sorry, MJ. For now, anyway. But well, probably for the foreseeable future. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he finds some availability just for you, MJ. I know there's a few people. Someone else absolutely loves Ash. There's a couple of people. There's like an Ash little fan club. There's a Pat fan club as well, actually. I know there's an Anthony one. I think there's quite one for me, to be honest. That's okay because OG's like me. I think. I think. I think Ash is busy with the university match. So he's actually finished. He's finished. MJ says you need a female commentator for Zan. To be fair, I was trying to get, Eliza, who's does the Tennis 360 podcast with Anthony. I was trying to see whether she would be interested. She's actually there at the WTA finals on behalf of Tennis Channel. Actually, she got a credential with them. So, I mean, she's going to be busy with that during this tournament. But I do want to get her involved in doing commentary. And yeah, I agree. I've been looking really to get a female commentator on board, at least one. I mean, it's just per chance really that we have all male commentators because I've been, when I put out posts about us wanting to expand the team, all the responses I get are just from guys, I guess. Double fault from Vondrousova, love 15. But yeah, I definitely think we need one. The search is on. We'll see if we can. I've reached out to a few people. Some people said no. Some people, not really keen. But yeah, forehand down the line from Vondrousova, drop shot. Oh, Swiatek gets there but goes long. 15-0. Matt says these courts are an embarrassment. Yep. Max says WTA finals in Texas last year was possibly overshadowed by the college football season. Yeah. Well, Marketa ain't messing around tonight. She's not. 15-0 here. The WTA does not know how to promote their product. They need to hire someone from the NFL. They know how to do it. Matt says Eliza. Yeah, Eliza. Mike says, am I the only one that feels gutted over Murray's loss today? No. I was talking to Anthony and David in our commentators chat on WhatsApp that I'll talk about it in a second actually. Forehand on the line from Swiatek. Massive forehand from the pole. Has Vondrousova on the stretch on the forehand. Finds the net. So 15-30. Look, I was talking to them about it and saying he was 5-2 up again in the deciding set like he was in Shanghai against Dimona. Obviously now the head-to-head is 6-love to Dimona. So that wide backhand in the middle from Swiatek. Drop shot from Vondrousova. Then lob from Vondrousova. Smash for Swiatek. Put away. So 15-40. And Vondrousova serving for the set. But Swiatek's not making it easy for her. And yeah, and again, he ended up losing from 5-2 up in a deciding set. And he had a match point like he did in Shanghai. Didn't go to a tiebreaker this time. But to lose 7-5, it's just an absolute shocker, honestly. And his general mental clutchness and mental IQ even is really high, generally speaking, Murray's. But against Dimona, the head-to-head just seems to be in his head. Literally in his head. Backhand down the middle from Swiatek. And she does get the break back, Swiatek, now. Interesting because she's still a breakdown, but she has shortened the deficit or cut the deficit down to just a single break. So 3-5 Swiatek. She'll be serving to stay in the set. But yeah, I mean, I just think that Murray gets in his own head when it comes to Dimona, and Dimona's a very frustrating player to play against. He's got a pretty similar game to Murray, and I just think the style frustrates him. I think, anyways, as it is, and then the added psychological aspect of the head-to-head is just not ideal. So yeah, not great. And as a person who is definitely a fan of Murray, it's disappointing, but it is what it is, I guess. Oh, great forehand down the line from Swiatek is a great serve as well, by the way. Slice serve out wide, dragged out Vondrousova, had the open court. It's a classic righty play. Had the whole of the open court to aim at. Made sure that it was a clean winner right into that corner. Isla says, why are the courts an embarrassment? Just curious. So the courts are embarrassment because they are playing very strangely. A lot of uneven bounces. A lot of the players think they can't move very well on it. It just seems very unstable, and they don't feel safe moving on it without potentially getting hurt. So yeah, just overall, just doesn't look great. Oh, backhand into the net from Vondrousova 30. Love Swiatek. Maybe Norris can do it. Maybe. The crazy. Well, I mean, look, I put out posts about people. Well, I put posts out on Twitter, YouTube, Discord, whatever, about potentially people applying for it. But yeah, I mean, we have got some response in the past, which is why we've got a pretty big team. But we probably need one or two more, I would say. And ideally, they'd both be female commentators, to be honest. But at least one would be good, right? The crazy bounces, yeah. Kick serve into. Oh, whoa! Kick serve from Swiatek sits up, and Vondrousova absolutely slaps that forehand in to win for a winner. Wowzers. 30-15. Great return winner there. Mike, I'm sad about Andy's loss as well. Matt says Eliza. Mhm. The Andy lost today pained my soul so close yet so far, yeah. Eliza is in Cancun. Wow. She is, yeah. Forehand cross from Swiatek. Drop shot from Vondrousova. Swiatek gets there. Can she pass her? She can't, Vondrousova. It's a good little dink from Swiatek. Vondrousova on the stretch. Very awkward. Ankle height tries to dink across court. It's a very difficult shot to execute. And she can only dink it into the net. 40-15. Yeah, we actually had, and we have had quite a few tournaments that we've been accredited for, actually, Matt, which you probably don't know about, actually, but I'll talk to you about in a second. We'll talk on here. So Anthony went to Atlanta this year, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. And we went to Los Cabos last year. We also went to WTA Guadalajara last year. That wasn't me. That was someone who used to have a podcast on our channel as well, Brad. Oh, she just missed it. Kick second serve into the backhand. Vondrousova goes along with it. So 5-4. And Vondrousova will have a second chance here to close out this set on serve. Can she do it? But yeah, so we had Brad Faulkner, who's done some work for Tennis Channel in the past. He's a writer as well, a tennis writer. He went to WTA Guadalajara, Los Cabos or someone else as well. And yeah, so we had that plus Atlanta. So we've been accredited to 3 events so far. A Master 1000 tournament and some others. So we're looking to get accredited for hopefully some of the Australian tournaments where Pat will hopefully be able to, yeah, get some access there. And then in terms of UK tournaments, I'm going to be applying to as many as I can, and hopefully we get something, especially Wimbledon. I'd love to go to Wimbledon and do it, but we'll see. Max says Tommy Paul had a match point and lost to Gasquet. Deja vu like Andy, yeah. Ida says Dimona owns Murray right now. Unfortunately, he does, yeah. Mike says Murray Reed took it out on his racket. I think I would have had, I would have too if I'd given away a 5-2 lead. To be honest, I think he actually did it because a few factors, not just because of that, but because he had exactly the same scenario in Shanghai about a month ago, and the head-to-head as well. It's just so super frustrating. I've never seen him actually react like that after losing a match, but it must really, really hurt. Especially because the last two matches against him have been so close and he's been in winning positions. I mean, it's going to kill him. Matt says, I was glad to see Taylor Fritz not get booed today by the French crowd. Yeah. Maybe I'm used to Brit accents for my tennis podcast. Ah. Why? Why do you say that, MJ? Serve into the backhand of Swiatek, goes deep down the middle of the backhand. Backhand cross again. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. What a backhand from Swiatek down the line. Beautifully executed. Love 15. I like Annabelle Croft as a commentator, says Sean. Yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. Oh, serve long from Vondrousova. Is that like Lara Croft, Sean? Yeah, Lara Croft. Can you imagine? No, she's a former tennis player. Double fault from Vondrousova. Love 30. She is. I don't want to say she's choking, but she's not. She's not doing particularly well right now on serve. She's got to try and close this out. It's going to be very, very difficult for her. Serve out wide. Forehand into the net from Swiatek. So that will do. That will do her a little bit of confidence. Well, that'll do her confidence well, even. Or forehand into in from Vondrousova. Then goes forehand cross again. Backhand on the line from Swiatek's big. Backhand down the middle from Vondrousova. Steps in Swiatek. Goes down the line with a forehand. Comes forward. Doesn't need to volley. And the forehand goes wide from Vondrousova. 15-40. Oh, she's making a mess of this. Vondrousova, by the way, remember, was 5-2 up. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. So she might be doing a Murray here. She might lose this set if she's not careful. Swiatek 1 point away from leveling up things here. Comes to net. Swiatek slice from Vondrousova. Volley from Swiatek. Lob from Vondrousova. Takes on that drive volley. Swiatek with her back on the baseline now. What a point. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Backhand cross on Swiatek. Good angle. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Backhand on the line from Swiatek is a winner. Oh, what a point. What a shot to finish it off down the line. Swiatek levels things up as she's just won the last three. Wowzers. She's just won the last three games. 5-all. She is still commentating. Yeah, I think so. She might be more a presenter than commentator, but she's good. Yeah, she does both. Yeah. I only watch 3 Sport Tennis YouTube channels as MJ. I was watching GTL, then switched to this one. Very nice. I don't watch Cam so much. Aussie, not the same as Brit, fair enough. I missed that. What did Fritz do to be booed? So he shushed the French crowd at the French Open when they were booing him, I think. Not mistaken. All right, so 5-all here. Vondrousova had 2 opportunities to serve for the set. She didn't take either of them. So now she's in trouble here. Block return from Vondrousova down the middle. Backhand down the middle from Swiatek. Loopy forehand that goes wide from Vondrousova. 15 love. Guys, as well, thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Please do hit that like button. Do subscribe if you're new, and do leave a rating or review if you're listening on a podcast platform. Why am I saying that? This isn't a podcast. Do hit that like button. Do subscribe if you're new, and yeah, consider becoming a member if you want. Or short return. Forehand clips the baseline from Swiatek. It's massive. It's too hot to handle from Vondrousova. She can't make that pass. 30 love. For anyone interested in the Paris Masters as well, Wawrinka's just heading off against Team right now. Very, very interesting match. only just started. They started very late. Serve into the forehand slice of Vondrousova. Loopy forehand cross court, and Swiatek tries to attack it, tries to take it on the rise, goes in with that forehand and misses it. 30-15. Matt says, I would like to go to Fan Week at the US Open sometime. It's cheap and you can watch qualifying and practice of the top players. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about Fan Week. I think someone went to Fan Week at the US Open. Peters, I think. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, someone dropped a ball. So Mike says, Aniga's back. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Serve goes long from Swiatek. Massive. It's midnight in Paris. Yeah, it's going to be a late one. It's going to be a late one. Second serve into the backhand of Vondrousova, goes into on the backhand. Forehand cross on Swiatek, then goes forehand on the line. Forehand whipped from Vondrousova cross court, then goes backhand cross. Forehand cross on Swiatek, backhand cross from Vondrousova, forehand cross on Swiatek. Slice, drop shot from Vondrousova, and it's good enough because the backhand from Swiatek goes long. That's you. Ashley says, did they finish all the matches yet in Paris? No. So the last match has just started in Paris, which is Wawrinka versus Team. So they're going to go, I mean, until 2 a.m. at least, right? Probably. Midnight in Paris is also a movie. I think that vaguely does ring a bell. Serve is long from Swiatek. Second serve coming up. Into the forehand slice on one. I mean, why is she hitting a forehand slice off a second serve of Swiatek's? Bizarre choice. Goes forehand slice, and she misses it. She actually nets that forehand slice. So 40-30 game point here. Big missed opportunity off a second serve. It was a very lazy return, honestly. Went very conservative, just tried to make it, and it didn't pay off. Oh, backhand cross from Swiatek, then goes down the line with the backhand. Backhand deep from Vondrousova on the stretch on the forehand slice. Backhand on the line from Swiatek. Backhand cross from Vondrousova. Wow. Great hold from Swiatek, and she is in the ascendancy. She has just won 4 games in a row. 2 Grand Slam champions, another popcorn match. Yep. I think there's 4 matches on tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Or 2 matches on tomorrow, even though I think it will be Sabalenka, Pagula, and Rebecca Sakari, I want to say. I don't think they've actually put out the schedule for tomorrow's WTA finals matches, which is a bit annoying. Trying to plan. They've got like remixes of these, quite cool. Of some of these songs. Interesting. Sinner and Wawrinka are playing doubles against Djokovic and Kecmanovic tomorrow. It's good doubles match, isn't it? Okay. So now Vondrousova, after having so many opportunities to close out this set, including two chances to serve out the set, she now has to serve to stay in this set. 12 of the last 16 points have gone the way of Swiatek. Backhand cross on Vondrousova, forehand on the line from Swiatek. Forehand from Vondrousova cross court. What a forehand from Swiatek in to win. Has Vondrousova on the stretch. Oh, and she has her, literally has her on a string. Has the open court and blazes the forehand long. Oh, that's a big let off of Vondrousova. So, did they boo Fritzy, Witzy, and Paris today? The French crowd savage, they never forget. No, they didn't. That's what Matt was saying, yeah. Great serve on the tee from Vondrousova. Beautiful shape. 30 love Vondrousova. Tennis Channel was waiting for it, yeah. Wasn't playing a Frenchman. Yeah, that probably would have helped, to be fair. Not playing a Frenchman. Second serve, backhand into win from Swiatek. Backhand on the line from Swiatek. On the stretch goes Vondrousova. Loops it up, sits up very short for Swiatek, who hammers the backhand away down the line. So 30-15. 30-15. Oh, serving to the net from Vondrousova. She's serving, by the way, to take us into a tiebreaker. Foo4Y98 says, where can I watch the match? Well, I'm watching it on Amazon Prime. Second serve into the body of Swiatek, forehand into out, goes into the net. So 40-15. So out wide, forehand is long from Swiatek. So good serving from Vondrousova. We're into a tiebreaker. Who's going to take it? Let me know. I'm going to go Swiatek 7-4. Let me know your predictions in the comments. Right, here we go. Tiebreaker, Swiatek to start off the tiebreaker. She'll serve one. And then it'll be two for Vondrousova, and then two for Swiatek, and so on and so forth. Third on the tee is a big one. Block return down the middle. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Backhand down the middle from Swiatek. Backhand to try and pass Swiatek, and again, she makes a mess of the volley at the net. I mean, how many times have we said that she's made a mess of the net? And this is another one. It's a loopy backhand on the line. She should do much better with that backhand. Oh, Matt says Swiatek 7-2. Oh. Well, Vondrousova is halfway to her total. According to Matt. Third on the tee. Block return in the middle. Drop shot from Vondrousova. Swiatek gets there. Goes cross court. Vondrousova goes down the line. Beautifully done. Wow. The drop shot has actually been very effective from Vondrousova. And this was so well done. Great disguise. Swiatek gets there. Actually whips it cross court the backhand. But the forehand to pass it down the line is really good from Vondrousova. 2-love. Swiatek 7-2. Eagle will take it 7-4, says Mike. Serve down the tee into the backhand of Swiatek. Yeah, that looked long. That +1 forehand definitely looked long. So 2-1, and she still has the mini break, Vondrousova, but just the one mini break. Swiatek serving here at 1-2. Serve is long from Swiatek. Second serve here. Second serve into the backhand of Vondrousova, goes into a massive backhand on the line from Swiatek. 2-all. Wow. Massive backhand. An hour played in this first set. So let's see. Good return from Vondrousova. Good depth down the middle. Then forehand into win from Swiatek. Then goes forehand on the line. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Very short. Backhand cross comes to the net. Swiatek. Oh, and Vondrousova, all she had to do was make that pass. Didn't have to necessarily pass Swiatek, but at least get over the net. And more likely than not, Swiatek probably would have made a meal of it at the net. So didn't really take advantage of the match situation or game situation here, Vondrousova. Or third, and see forehand in the middle from Swiatek. Again, it's a drop shot. This time Swiatek can't get there. Well, she gets there, but can't make the backhand. It's a very good drop shot, even better than the last one. So 3-all as they sit down on their chairs. Anyone's game. It's all up in the air. Let's see. But yeah, if I was Vondrousova, I would keep on drop shotting because it's working. He's winning all the points when when he drop shots. I didn't remember 1 point that actually Alcaraz or Sinner won, which was off a Vondrousova. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, actually says Marketa has a good drop shot. Exactly. The Fazan special. But no, yeah, she does. She does. She's got great. So that wide forehand goes into the baseline from Swiatek. Backhand cross. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Backhand cross from Swiatek. Forehand in the middle. Forehand into out from Swiatek is absolutely massive. Wow. 4-3 Swiatek. Okay. 4-3 Swiatek. Right, second serve. Hit the top of the net cord, but dribbled onto her side. Oh, massive forehand from Vondrousova, and it goes long. And it's midnight there, right? It is. No, it's 11:17, so 11 p.m. Yeah, no, 11:16 possibly. Josep in the chat. Hey, tennis fans. Hey, how you doing, my man? 5-3, 2 points away, Swiatek, from this first set. Serve out wide is an ace. Beautifully done from Swiatek. I said 7-4. I'm very close. 6-3. Three set points here for Iga Swiatek. So that wide is long from Vondrousova for second serve. Oh, double fault. Absolutely shocking double fault to concede the first set. I mean, come on. She was 5-2 up. This is, I don't want to say it's a choke, but I mean, it's the closest thing to a choke you're going to get without calling it a choke, I think. How's it going? Okay, you, I'm good. I'm good. How you doing, my man? How are you doing? Okay, I'm just going to get some water and I'll be back in a second. But I think the problem for Vondrousova now is that mentally that's going to really, really, really. It's gonna be, yeah. Mentally, it's gonna screw with her big time. Losing that first set, in all honesty, she's gonna be in trouble. I think in that second set, I'd be very, very surprised if the second set is close. I think Swiatek is gonna blow away in the second set, but let's see. Let's see. I wasn't sleeping. I'm just resting my eyes for a second. Actually, oh, that's too bad for Marketa. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, agreed. I think thing is, really, you need her to win the first set, and then it gets interesting. You think, oh, maybe it goes to 3 sets, or it's a close one. But look, she played well. I think the issue is that she was 5-2 up, and she just didn't close it out. But there were 2 opportunities she's had. So yeah, is Vondrousova known to choke? Not really. Actually, she's known to be pretty clutch. To be honest, she really does get the most out of her game, and I wouldn't say she's the flashiest player, but she's kind of knows the way she plays and sticks with that. We were both close, Matt. Yeah. I said 7-4 as well. In fact, it was in between mine and Mike's prediction 7-4 and Matt's 7-2. So, yeah. Micro sleep streamer tactics. Yeah. On podcast, right, MJ, you can't, like, if you fall asleep, you just edit it. But on the streams, obviously, you can't edit it. That's it. It is what it is, right? Especially like US Open late ones, they're killers. They were killers. They can be killers. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. Just gonna fill my water. I think Shantek's gone to the bathroom anyway. Looks like they're absolutely soaking out there because it's so humid by the looks of it. I'll be back in a sec. But I'm going to get some H2O. Exactly. Yeah. My little gym bottle. And it says Fazan taking a power nap. Yeah. Sean says, "How funny would it be if Anthony got on the seat like they all lived together?" You know what? It'd be like I don't know. Actually, I don't know how much British YouTube you guys watch or UK YouTube, but there was a yeah, or there is even a YouTube group called the Sidemen. So you know, like KSI. I mean, I guess you know who KSI is because he's obviously got into boxing, a bit crossover boxing anyway, not actual proper boxing. And yeah, so he's part of the Sidemen, and they actually had like at one point because they were so big in the UK, they're still big anyway, but when they're a bit younger, they actually were living together. I think straight out of university or after university. So yeah, they had like a Sidemen house, so they would like stream games, doing like 'cause that was one of the main things they do, stream games together. But then they'd like you'd see them like running into each other's rooms and stuff on the stream, so it's quite funny. But yeah, look, man. I mean, I've got a wife and a child, so I couldn't do it. But maybe if we become that big, then we can get David and Anthony and I don't know Pat. Maybe well, the thing is, Pat's in Australia, David's somewhere in Europe, and Anthony's in the US. But yeah, we get them all together in some central location, which is quite funny. We've got to do like a. Then we need to do like a quality shot tennis away day. If you guys, well, to be honest, the money that comes towards the channel won't go towards quality shot away days, but it'll go towards like paying for subscriptions and making sure that we like can get potentially like graphic designers on board for the topical videos we do, etc. Like the new type of videos we've been doing, the topical videos. But yeah, if we did add enough, then I could maybe do it. Just sort out a away day for all of us. But we need to do some meet and greets. I think we're starting to get big enough that I'm hoping if we did a meet and greet, some people would actually come. But yeah, look at this part. Wow. Okay, listen to this. Lost first set versus finalists in her career. So that's versus I think everyone in the draw. So she's been down 8 times in the first set against them, and she's never gone on to win the match. So it's very unlikely she's going to win this from here. But let's see. Hosip says, Sean, that would be a commentary tag team. Yeah. Matt says, Mike, I don't see how it's helping my 76-year-old father with simple technology. Mike says, Fazan, do you think Stan will step up against Team? I don't know. I think he's a slight favourite. I don't know what the score is there, actually. Does anyone know? Helping Matt or doing it? My parents just tell me to do stuff for them. Yeah, doing it, exactly, yeah. Help them by doing it. Let first serve Vondrousova to serve first in the second set. When are you quitting your day job? Well, look, I mean, we don't, or I don't earn enough, and we don't earn enough on the channel for me to quit my day job. So, or double fault to start off. Is it? Oh no, it's not. There's a let first serve. So second serve coming up into the backhand of Swiatek. Slice from Vondrousova. Whoa, really kicks off the service there. Backhand in the middle from Vondrousova. Forehand into out from Swiatek. Forehand is well long from Vondrousova. Cross court. So, love 15. Yeah, I mean, I would love to, MJ. And to be honest, I would be on the channel a lot more as well. Obviously, if I was doing this full time, but I give it as much attention as a full time job. To be fair, I don't know, like you guys, if you can spread the word and it gets big enough, then and we're earning enough from it because really, you know, with commitments like a mortgage to pay and wife and child and stuff, I can't just quit my job and do this full time. But I'd like to have a couple of months to do it full time. Would be great. Just to kind of, I feel like really boost it up. But yeah, we'll see. Anthony and David and those guys as well are real like, um, and everyone else as well who gets involved with Liza with the podcast. They really help, of course, as well. So yeah, We'll see. One day. It's a dream. It's a dream, MJ. Side on the tee from Vondrousova. Forehand cross is long. Oh my word. What is that from Vondrousova? She's just got broken to love in the opening game of the second set. That is an absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. Matt says, when I worked in a call center, if I had technical issues, I would ask the youngest person in the room because they knew it all. Yeah, stand up 4-3 in the first set. Okay, on serve. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay. Right, so that first set, by the way, let's see anything interesting. 14 winners for Swiatek, 15 unforced errors. 5 winners for Vondrousova, 10 unforced errors. First serve, points 1 on serve, 55% for Swiatek, 49% for Vondrousova. Matt says, you don't go into media to get rich. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? So, you don't. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like when I started the channel, it wasn't because I wanted to make money from it. It's because I loved tennis, and like I've got to the stage where I'm like, look, um, I I've got certain like responsibilities, so obviously I can't just drop everything. And I give this channel a lot of attention, as much attention as I do my full time job, if not more, at times, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I mean, even like on the days when I'm not 15 love here, 17 miss, second serve coming up. So yeah, I mean, look, I would love to do it full time. Like that is the dream. That is the dream, to be honest. So, forehand down the middle from Vondrousova, backhand in the middle from Vondrousova again. Forehand goes long from Swiatek, 15-0. Um, but yeah, I mean, even like for example, the streams other people are doing, of course, like in the background, I'm setting that up. I'm doing all the thumbnails. So there's a lot of work that's still going into even when I'm not streaming. Um, all the previews, all the shorts content, like the topical videos that we're doing now. So I'm working with a graphic designer. It all like takes time. So that wide backhand cross from Vondrousova. Vondrousova goes backhand cross again. Forehand cross from Swiatek. Then goes into out with a forehand miss from Vondrousova. She's getting hammered at the back of the court here on the baseline. She's not able to disrupt the rhythm of Swiatek like she did in the first half of that set. Swiatek has just come into her own. She's dictating the pace, and Vondrousova's really feeling it. She's being rushed constantly in the back of the court. So into the backhand of Vondrousova. Backhand goes long, 40-15. Just always looks like she's rushing. Always looks like she's late on her ground strokes when Swiatek's on the front foot. Does Vondrousova. Sometimes you've got to make that leap. Yeah, but it's easy to make. If I was single and I didn't have a child or a wife, I would just do it. Like, why not? Because I'd still be with my parents. So, yeah, no issues. But I can't afford to default my mortgage. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Backhand down the line from Swiatek is missed. 40-30. I did that when I started my own firm. No, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. It's really impressive, MJ. Mike says Cameron has bragged about earning 5K, so I assume he means on streaming. Ooh, wow. Cam's good, man. I mean, I really like Cam. He's always, come on the channel whenever I've asked him to, pretty much, and he's definitely, yeah. Look, he is. I mean, look, he's got a big following, so I wouldn't be surprised. As a forehand, oh my word, low from Vondrousova. It's a forehand volley for sure that takes it as a swing volley and goes long with that forehand. Juice. You don't ever make as much when you first start, but you can never make as much when you have another work room, that's for sure. You just need to save, yeah. Unless he has an OnlyFans. What? So wide, backhand down the middle from Vondrousova, forehand cross. Backhand cross on Swiatek, forehand into the net from Vondrousova, advantage Swiatek. Say for 8 to 10 months, but I really built client bases or a client base when I devoted full time to it. Yeah, I was a journalist for 18 years covering local sports in my area, including local tennis. I left the business in 2016, but realized later I could still do this, so I created my own blog. Yeah, yeah. Thing is, what I would like to do actually is even do some writing for some publications because, I think I'd be quite good at that, and I'd like to, even if it was just freelance stuff, to be honest, in my spare time, for some tennis publishers. So maybe I'll reach out to some. Forehand drive volley from Swiatek and the backhand from Vondrousova is so good. Swiatek lets it go. And that's a bad choice because it drops in. So juice. But yeah, I think the dream would be to do some commentating for somewhere like say Amazon Prime while still having the channel. And then what I could do is I could basically spend a lot of time on the channel, basically like full time, and then what I could have, for example, would be commentating as and when I have gigs and stuff for commentary. But it kind of goes hand in hand, and the work that I'm doing full time, quote unquote, well, wouldn't be full time anyway, but for commentating gigs is relevant to the channel, so I'm not wasting any time. If that makes sense. Forehand is a shank from Vondrousova wide, so advantage Swiatek. So we'll see. Andre says, find that when you devote time, it grows. So, like with the channels, you can tell which channels are uh, FT versus PT, full time versus part time. I mean, you can always say when I reach 100k subs, I do this or that, but I get that level without full time is very hard. I mean, I respect Cam because he's full time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, I mean, to be honest though, MJ, I have to say, I mean, that's what thing. I guess you guys don't know, but I mean, this. I know some guys who do it full time, and Cam is not included because I think Cam definitely does more than me. And yeah, I mean, I do more than even those guys. So we post a lot of content on here, as you guys will know. Second serve into the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand is long from Swiatek. I mean, how many videos do we have on the channel? It's been 3 years, I think. And we have 1,700 videos. So that's more than a video a day. That means we're doing daily videos basically, like as a minimum on average. Like that's crazy, right? That's not like some full time, like most full time channels don't even do that. So the commitment is there. It's not half hearted by any stretch, even though it's not necessarily quote unquote full time. Lob from Vondrousova, and that's because I also have other people who are part of the channel, like Anthony, like David, like other people. So um, they're a big part of it as well. Backhand line from Swiatek's beautiful advantage. Swiatek, I mean, we've got the weekly podcast, right? Tennis 360 with Eliza and Anthony as well. So yeah, I mean, it's all good in the hood. Served on the tee from Swiatek, comes forward, lets it bounce, goes forehand down the line. I think. Oh, very interesting. It's click. Hit the baseline, goes wide. To love Swiatek. It's unreal how much you have to post to breach the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I mean, Swiatek, by the way, she's got the break here. She consolidated it as well. I asked Cam why he was on for so many hours. He said, because it's my job and I have nothing else to do. Oh, classic. So that wide from Vondrousova, so a backhand cross. Forehand cross on Swiatek. Backhand into the net from Vondrousova, trying to go line. I mean, that's a very ambitious shot. She was dragged out onto the backhand side. I mean, she makes that backhand. It's a phenomenal shot, but a very high risk shot, and it doesn't come off. So love 15. Serve into the forehand of Swiatek, who goes down the middle. Drop shot from Vondrousova. Swiatek gets there, dinks it cross court. Lob from Vondrousova is not good enough. Volley into the corner. Lob again from Vondrousova. This time it's in. Swiatek lets it bounce. Goes forehand down the middle. Oh, backhand is in. I mean, dodgy bounce there. Definitely. Send the rally somehow. Forehand cross from Vondrousova. Well struck. Backhand cross on Swiatek. And goes down the line. Vondrousova clips top of the net cord. And drops back onto her side. Love 30. Max, I'm in another community I'm subscribed to, and they do music and movies, reaction, live streams, and do a podcast. Lots of hard work. Yeah. Also, there's some other channels that we have, which you guys won't know about, but we have a cricket, boxing, and football channel. I mean, they're very small in comparison. And yeah, I mean, like, if I did it full time, I'd be devoting time to that as well. So, like, trying to get those to grow because I want to kind of make the QualityShot brand like a sports brand rather than just like one specific sport, and obviously different channels that people know. Okay, this is the tennis channel, this is the football channel, etc. But that would be great. As Vondrousova hits another double fault, that's 4 for the day now. Love 40, she has gone completely off the boil. Cam Hardy goes out, yeah. He's a tennis coach as well, though, isn't he? I meant to say I'm subscribed to another YouTube channel, says Max. No, it's okay. I get that. Cam is really on all the time, says MJ. Yeah, I mean, look, he's living the dream. Clips the baseline, does Swiatek forehand is wide from Vondrousova. Such a ropey game from Vondrousova, and she gifts the double break to Swiatek. I told you this second set was not going to be competitive, and it's looking that way. It's looking that way. His tennis is literally Cam's life. Not surprising he streams as often as he does. Yeah, I think he takes a few 1 to 2 hour naps. So literally, when I see tennis on, I go and check and see if he's on. 95% he's on. Yeah, he is. I think he's the first person who started doing it, so props to him. I think he was, yeah. Too bad for my well, doing live stream watch alongs he was, yeah, I think. Too bad for Marketa. She was so close in that first set. But cannot sound surprised, eager is eager, yeah. So I spent 18 hours yesterday covering tennis, basketball, and NFL. I go to bed at 3 a.m. About time Team and Wawrinka going to finish tonight. Wow. Wow. Hozip says Cam is about an hour away from me. Wow. That's cool. Should meet up. He should do a meet and greet. He's got enough followers, especially in Australia. I'm sure he does. Like, yeah. Wawrinka took the first set, by the way, against Team. Yeah, MJ just beat me to the punch there. Stan beat Team in the first set, 6-3. Oh, interesting one. Very interesting. Guys, I think we're like a few subscribers away from 7.4k. Come on, hit that like button. We're 2 subs away. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? You're watching the channel, which means you must be enjoying it somewhat. So do get involved. Hit that like button. Do subscribe if you're new as well. Really do appreciate it. If you want to become a member, I can put the link in the chat, and that does really help us as well, and helps me get one step closer to doing this as a full-time job, which is what you guys want, right? That's what you care about. Backhand is short from Vondrousova. Forehand on the line from Swiatek. Smash opportunity. Puts it. Oh my gosh. I got ahead of myself. She smashes into the net. She needs to improve her net game. She really does. It's just not up to scratch. That's for sure. Josep, I think you're in Brisbane, but I think I'm wrong, lol. Is it summertime in Australia yet? Josep, Max, I'm in Geelong. Okay. It's spring. Mm. Right, 15 all here. Swiatek a set and 3 love up. Fifteen all. Second serve into the backhand of Vondrousova. Forehand cross on Swiatek. Backhand into the net from Vondrousova. The errors are flowing for Vondrousova. And Hosip says summertime starts in December. Yeah. Vondrousova lost it. Yeah, she's lost her rhythm completely. That, as I said, that tiebreaker, that first set has broken her mentally, I think, here. She is very much struggling. Serve on the tee is missed from Swiatek. Second serve coming up. Second serve. Forehand is long from Vondrousova on return. I mean, she was making those so easily in the first set. She's just completely lost her rhythm here, the Czech player. Yes, I made a friend from Australia. She's going back next week. Very nice. Can't wait for summer down under. One of my favorite times on the tennis calendar. Very nice. I wasn't sure when summer started in the southern hemisphere. I'm holding the great forehand cross from Swiatek. Then good volley as well. Good enough volley as Vondrousova slides and dinks that forehand long for love. I tell you what, the bagel's on. The bagel's definitely on. And Canada, very nice. Weather experts will say it will be a dry summer. Or say it will be a dry summer. Very nice. Hopefully, no bushfires. Finally got the cold front in Tennessee today. It was 80 degrees all last week. Matt, Fahrenheit means nothing to me. I only speak in Celsius. I only speak in degrees Celsius. Serve down the tee from Vondrousova. Backhand is good. The return from Swiatek. Vondrousova nets the backhand. I mean, this is just absolute carnage. And this is Robert watching the World Series. Well, yeah, Robert's normally on, actually. Yeah, he is, isn't he? He's like a staunch follower, is Robert. Maybe he'll be on for Goff versus. Although he's in Germany, I don't know if he's going to watch Goff Jabber. What is going on with Vondrousova's backhand? Backhand of the line again. It's a backhand from Vondrousova, and again it's a backhand into the. When I say it's in the net, it's in the middle of the net. We've already had five since oh no, he loves the Rangers. Don't know who those are, but yeah. Love when Americans ask me what below zero means, lol. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Serve done a tee from Vondrousova, then goes forehand cross. Backhand cross from Swiatek, forehand cross from Vondrousova, backhand in the middle from Swiatek, backhand in the middle from Vondrousova, forehand down the line. From Swiatek, forehand into the net from Vondrousova. I mean, this is just becoming embarrassing. I'll have a look. Oh, sorry, I'll have to look that up, Fazan, no problem. I only speak in Celsius too, says Ashley. Yesterday it was 22, and when we got rain, an hour later it was 13. Backhand on the line from Swiatek. Backhand cross from Vondrousova. Forehand missed from Swiatek. It's 3 breakpoint opportunities. That's now gone down to 2. If Swiatek breaks here, this is Bagel Central. Texas Rangers are in the World Series. World Series, I'm assuming, is baseball. Hosip, there's videos of the stage musical Fawn in Australia. That's nice. Or from Dallas, no? Oh, no, he's from Germany, isn't he? Oh, no, he's German, but I think he's from the US. I think you're right, actually. Second serve is a double fault from Vondrousova. Is it? Oh, no. Okay. So let first serve. That always gets me, that let. Especially when I've got the volume on mute. Second serve. Into the backhand of Swiatek, goes into it and slides from Vondrousova. Steps in Swiatek, goes down the line with the backhand. Slice from Vondrousova. Very loopy slice. Backhand cross from Swiatek goes long. So saves 2 break points. Can she save the third here, Vondrousova? Max, I've never been to a musical. I have. Have I? I've been to a play. I don't know if I've been to a musical. Maybe. He likes cowboys. He's in Dallas, lol. Lol. It is. There is a guy from my hometown that plays for the Rangers. Very cool. Second serve. Double fault. Well, that's pretty much sums up this second set. Vondrousova has been grimacing to herself throughout this whole second set. She just looks embarrassed, to be honest, and she should be, because this is going to be an absolute beatdown the second set. Swiatek is 1 game away from a bagel in this second set, and starting off her campaign here in the WTA finals with a win could have easily been very, very messy if Vondrousova had taken a chance in that first set. 5-2 up and completely collapsed, capitulated, really. Maybe when I go to that NFL stadium, I can meet up with him. I have yet to meet anyone from a stream. The stadiums are big there, right? Hamilton Musical looks interesting, says Max. I've heard of Hamilton, yeah. Been to a few play school excursions. Yeah, mate. The majority of the ones I went to were school excursions as well, part of my English A levels. You may have heard of that for answers, Max. This really was to be expected. Iga has the mental edge. Yeah, she does for sure. Hamilton is in London, yeah. This is too bad. Marketa has unfortunately lost the plot. Yeah. I saw the first half there, I left. All right. Is the schedule out for tomorrow's WTA finals matches? That's what I want to know. Alcaraz, by the way, is in action in Paris tomorrow. So I think we'll probably have someone covering that, I'd imagine. Is anyone gonna do any of the WTA matches tomorrow? The problem is I don't know. The times still aren't out. How are we supposed to know? It's cheaper in London than New York City. Yeah, some of the cost of these plays / musicals are just crazy, especially for musicals. I saw Aladdin the musical actually. That was quite good. That was quite good, to be fair. I want to see Lion King. I hear that's really good. The musical, that is. Right, serve. Josep says stand one first, set 6-3. Yeah. Yeah, we've already talked about that. Josep, what's going on? Gotta keep up. Gotta keep up, eh? Gotta keep up, mate. I don't know why I'm speaking Australian accent. Short return from Vondrousova, and the forehands put away from Swiatek. She is serving for this match, serving for the set, serving for the bagel. There's a Shrek musical. No, I haven't seen that. Vondrousova has just fallen apart. This is a humiliation, says Matt. And did Swiatek play really well to steal the first? Well, she was 5-2 down. It was more Vondrousova sucking, as you say. I mean, that's a bit harsh, but I think she capitulated a bit. That's for sure. Swiatek definitely up to level, but Vondrousova should have closed it out. What a serve by Swiatek. Beautifully executed kick serve out wide from the ad side. Great angle. Found us an ace. That's 3 aces for the day now for Swiatek. 30 love. None, by the way, for Vondrousova. She's 2 points away here. Serve out wide. Then goes forehand on the line. Beautifully done from Swiatek. The serve +1 doing the damage there, and she's got 3 match points here. Served on the tee, beautifully done. Goes forehand cross. Forehand from Swiatek again. Backhand cross from Vondrousova. Forehand cross from Swiatek goes wide. Right. 40-15. Still got 2 match points here. Vondrousova sticking with her nicely in that exchange, though. Impressive. That's what we'd like to see. Is Vondrousova even playing? She is, but she just completely lost confidence. And confidence is key. The mental side is 90% of the game. Backhand into the net from Vondrousova on return. Swiatek wraps it up. 7-6. 6-love. I mean, the first set was tight as you like. Vondrousova should have won it, in my opinion. That second set, though, yeah, just completely capitulated. Matt says, we will see you guys in the other chat for Coco Jabeur. Yeah, go jump over as well after this one to the Goff Jabeur match, please, with Anthony. That'll be a great match. Even though tennis is a physically demanding sport, it certainly also has a mental. It certainly is a mental game. That's why I find it so fascinating. Yeah, definitely. Look, I talked to some professional tennis players, Mike, and they basically said that. Well, they basically said that. Look, it is 90% mental tennis, pro level tennis. So says it all. Thank you for Zani commentating the Goff Jabeur match. No, it'll be Anthony. Anthony will be doing it. Congrats to Ego. Go Ego, yeah. With Anthony. Yeah, so go and support him. Give him some company. Ask him lots of questions. He loves questions. Feel bad for Marketa. It simply wasn't her day. Congrats to Ego. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I might be in the chat for a little bit on the Goff Jabeur chat, potentially depending on when that starts. So yeah, do jump on that one if you can. And yeah, really appreciate. Actually, let me just put the link to that one in the chat so you guys can jump over. We'll probably start that stream as well, so you guys can just get involved and start voting for your winner. With Robert, I can always expect a super chat for David or Anthony, and sometimes, well, normally me as well when I'm streaming. Oh, I miss you, Robert. Not just for super chats. Was expecting a bagel there. Neither was I, Sean. Well, actually, I was after the first set. At the end of the first set, yeah, I was. Either a bagel or breadstick, or like I thought it was going to be a dominating first set for Swiatek. Actually, I feel bad for Marketa too. Yeah, indeed. Right, okay, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Stay safe and well. Jump over to the Jabeur Gosh stream. We'll see you there.